I need a suspension, really, pups.
Doing it now.
Here you go. Trying to think how we want to actually implement the cutting blade. We could have, simplistically, you can have something on the front. Or you can have something come in from the side. I can kind of see, like if you were taking this tree down here, ideally you want to kind of drive over to it, and really you want to be hitting that part of it. So you want to be able to swing the blades in, and or blades. Probably two is best, isn't it? If you come in like that, you can grip on and cut it. If they get a tree this length, there's no way you're ever going to put that on the truck, so you want to be able to cut the tree in half. And since this is a kind of a tree that you can't hit, you need to be able to get the saw blade to cut that in half. But if you've got blades that are coming in horizontal, I suppose you could still do it. Do a piston blade arm. What do you mean? How about an arm that grabs onto the tree and then hauls it over to the back once you're on, because those stump have a lumber mill in the back? Well, the lumber mill's going to be here at base. That's a separate build. Completely separate build. If you build an enclosure around the tree, then cut it, it will fall piece by piece into the blades and immediately refine it. Yeah, I've seen that solution where a guy builds a cage that kind of clamps around it like that, and then he cuts it, and then he... I don't want to do that. I want to have the lumber mill back here. What I want to do is cut the tree down, and then stick it on the back of this trailer and bring it home. That's it. That's literally what I'm going for.
Can you mount a blade on a bearing and then turn it through 90 degrees to enable you to do like grind cuts and saw cut?
Yeah, but you have to have a controller for each turn you want to make. Unless you can use a controller, just run it through a sequence. Like say, turn this bearing 90 degrees, then turn that bearing one, you know what I mean? You can do it that way.
Can you actually change the bearing like mid-flow?
No.
So put whatever it is on a bearing and then change the direction of travel for that. Like the whole bearing rather than the rotate bearing.
No, you have to reconfigure the controller to change it on the fly. That means looking at the controller and editing it.
Okay. How many did you get, Dre?
I don't know, about 100. No, about 100.
You've not overclocked
Okay.
yours
So we're not gonna plant
to see what
tonight so
wattage
that
and
we
temp
can have
increases you
a
get
gap
MP. What have you got, the
tomorrow to another
3950X?
road, right?
Yep.
I think the first step is get the suspension in, get the wheels on, see what level we're at, and then try and figure this out. Thank you, sir. If you put a steering component, you can't then have a suspension without having a block. If you have a suspension and then a metal block and then steering, is that going to be stable? I guess is my question. Also, that's way too close.
We have enough potatoes to go to
That
the
wheel
warehouse,
can't turn.
at least for me and Paul.
Well, I haven't got a gun, so having potatoes isn't going to make my chances.
Hmm.
I'm assuming Pups hasn't got one either.
Nah.
I'm assuming you've got 50, Dre, on you.
I have 100. Well, 96.
Maybe use a crane arm with a saw blade at the end. That
And
way you can
there's
cut however you
another
like.
350
Yeah, but you
here.
can't operate a crane arm. That's the frustrating
And
thing.
we've got 100 and
There's
112
nothing...
seeds in stock.
Seeds are not the issue.
Actually, if we have 2 driver's seats, one could operate the vehicle, and then the other driver's seat could operate a controller, which would give you... maybe give you left, right, forward, and backwards. I don't know, actually. How does the game work? If you connect a seat, a driver's seat, to a controller, and then connect the controller to 4 bearings, does it map them to WASD? Is that how that works? Yes. Okay. So how does it do it? Does it map the first 2 to W and S and then map the next 2 to A and D? Use an electric engine. Why? The controller provides the power to the bearings. Why do you need an electric engine? Only W and S, but you can have sensors that detect A and D and a double bearing joint. Wait, so it doesn't map A and D? It only does W and S? A seat to a controller is W and S. But you can also map a seat to a bearing, can't you, and get A and D. So technically you can have left and right, and then the controller goes forward and backwards. So technically you can do it. Yeah, if you map the seat to 2 bearings and map the seat to a controller to 2 bearings, you then have WASD. Yeah? And then you can basically orient it however you want, surely. Alcinor,
Farm
it'll
attack.
refresh every hour usually.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Well, that double wall helped, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, they were beating up the cow pen.
Is that it?
That's not much.
No. Yeah, because I managed to... Oh, sorry.
Thanks, Dre.
I was trying to brake, but...
Steering doesn't
I
turn very
picked
much,
everything
does
up
it?
Before. Well, I'm ready to go to the warehouse, Paul, whenever you're ready.
Okay. How far is it?
It's a minute.
So after all that, they literally destroyed, I don't know, 8 bits of concrete. Or scrap block it is.
It's not bad. And that's mostly because we weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, I turned around to look at what the timer was, and it wasn't there, and it was like, hang on a minute, wait, what?
Can we make a...
There's box
bed?
after your cart. Paul, your truck is getting ruined.
Oh my god, game, let me get past. Yeah, you just throw on a lift, it would have saved it.
I just did as soon as I could.
Okay, we've lost a wheel.
Yeah, I'll repair
Lost
it.
the whole
Paul.
back end.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I'll lift it up so they can't get it, and then I'll fix it.
So that seemed like there wasn't enough of them, wasn't it? That's where the other 2 were, clearly.
That's frustrating.
I wonder if we could actually move the walks inside the building.
You think that maybe would work? Better alignment, wide to turn front and back wheels in different directions. Yeah, you can do. If you want more turn. suspension only contracts, so that won't work. That's very true. I knew there was a flaw in that plan. That extends it, not compresses it. Rip. So you kind of have to do it that way.
Do we have 50 wood? Yeah, we do.
Welcome to the Nut House.
So Spamalot, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the house. Need some kind of pivot. Well, that's what that is there. What is it, Michael B? Is it a build?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Unauthorized farming, apparently.
I've only planted 6 potatoes.
Is it because there wasn't a break in between?
No, could be. I don't know.
Any more
Should be ready
big
by the
piping?
end of the night anyway.
Need more of them. More of them. It's a Swedish forest cutting machine. You need help wiring it back up, Bob.
I've got to pick 2 big wheels first. I've managed to put the only thing that's missing now is the wheels.
I'll bring you some honeycomb.
I think there's loads in the box, isn't there?
Yeah.
Should be.
Two of them, Sean? Or 4?
No, just 2 big wheels, Dre. And then Paul will have to wire that back up because I don't know how he did it.
We need 10 more wood.
Do you want to take it out of the wok pen, Dre?
Hold on. Nah, I'm good.
Perhaps you're missing a bearing.
Okay.
You're missing the steering bearing.
Oh yeah. It's in my hot bar. Hang on.
Right, that's that done. I'm just wondering, do we need suspension on the back? I don't know. Just go completely rigid. Mark Sterling, have a good one. Because to do this on the rear, we're going to have to do the same thing, and then that's going to mean we're taking up space where the fence was going to go, which means we narrow the wall in, narrow the whole trailer in. What, she thought you could just change your name? Rip.
Thank you.
Yeah, the game has weight physics. You can see it when you put things on your truck. It sinks, and also like piston strength might not be enough for the weight that you've got and things like that.
The bearing's back on, ready to be wired up, Paul.
There you go. Let's have a look.
Do you want the lift down a bit?
You can remove it, give it a quick test.
I'll keep it on the lift from now on.
Seems to be fixed. Yeah, because we've got another attack coming. It's not the same height. What's not the same height? I think I'm wishing I'd have done what I did last time, which is stick that outer block. I do that. Attach the suspension arm there instead. That should be alright, shouldn't it? It can rotate around that point, it can spring, and it doesn't take up any cabin space. The right rear on the broken car.
I fixed it.
What was wrong with that?
The small pipe was missing.
Chat doesn't miss anything.
Nope. I did 2 controllers, Paul, because I didn't know how many you needed.
Okay, it's probably going to get used no matter what.
But they're all on this bit, everything that you've ordered so far.
There you go.
No worries.
Well, they look different to you. I don't see why. They look the same to me. They definitely look symmetric. Okay, so back here we'll have... Let's see, if we do the same thing... Maybe like an axle there.
So we turn. Is this? Do you want an electric or gas engine pull for this?
Well, propulsion-wise, it's going to have to be gas, I think. I don't know what we're going to power the blades with. I don't know if electric will work. Oh, I remember. Before the welding tool, Captain Flint, it was just horrendous. Thanks for shopping at Puppy's Motor Parts. Let's grab these guys.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Let's put them on max. Ashwin, thank you for 18 months. Your biggest problem with this game is the lack of tooltips for the ingredients in the crafting bot. I agree. The missing tooltips are very irritating. But that's not the biggest issue I have. Okay, we need more bearings as well. I guess Troy's back then.
Yep.
You want some fluffy dice to hang down your dashboard there, Troy?
I'd love to.
Press H. What does H do? And then if we have another like there maybe. Did you want to go warehouse raiding?
Yeah, if we can.
How long do you reckon it'll take?
We won't be back in time for the raid, for the farming raid.
Ah, that could be an issue.
Yeah.
Okay, we better not go yet then. Yeah, that. I know about that.
Sean, where's the glass again?
But
It should be here, Dre.
it doesn't really tell you about different blocks,
Where's
does
the
it?
box?
We don't seem to have any.
It's in the input box. Dropped it there.
Oh, I need some pipe and I have to wait 3 minutes for saw blades to be done. And then another minute for a fuel canister.
Well, do you
I
want to chuck those 20 upgrade points in that craft bot yet?
so wish you could cancel jobs.
We don't even have that anymore, so mate.
We do.
Not worth it though.
We got 24 in the box and 6 in the input box.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
Somebody, did
From
you
my point of
move the
view-
cow pen?
Yeah, I'm trying to get them indoors.
Really? You know-
Yeah, it's not easy either.
Well, you're trying to put them in here.
Yeah.
Well, you can't put them in the middle because stuff drops down.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to put them right in the middle. I was just going to move them out of the way of the path to the farm because the bots just keep wrecking it, don't
I
they?
mean, they could say yes at me, maybe.
The game looks like it's worth $20. I really don't know how to take that statement. I could see two ways of taking that statement, but my problem with that is you're basing the game off visuals.
Box Street, yeah.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Just
Where?
somewhere. Anywhere
Unless you've
along
been
here,
watching
me
for a
and
while
Sammy have been
and realize
moving
what's
stuff to
going
the
on, I don't know.
storage chests.
Jason Critchell, welcome back. If you drop on top of cows, it'll be lean beef. Very good. You mean it's a good deal? It is early access, and it has been taking them like 4 years to get to this point. So it's a bit of a slow grind. I wish we had loads of pipe pieces in stock.
Isn't there a box with a load in?
No.
All ones, the big ones.
I'll make, when after that's done, Paul, I'll make a load and stick them in a box.
Isn't there some in the parts box at the front, or have you used all that? Oh, there's just 7 bins, okay.
Let's go right-hand drive. Because we can. Is it the same people who make Raft? I'm not sure. Somebody mentioned that. So the ground level's down here. You want to be tree cutting like at this level. So you get the stump out as well. You're doing four-wheel driver 6. It's probably... I don't know, because it depends on the engine upgrades, doesn't it? I guess I'll do what I have to do. I know what I do need. Finally. Need a load of that. At some point. That sounded like somebody face planted. That wasn't a good sound. Oh dear. Really, work lights? I know, dude. We do have work lights. They're over there.
2 minutes.
Right, so I've picked the potatoes that we planted.
Nice.
So there's nothing. Let's leave it for another cycle and then we'll start again and see if that fixes it.
Yeah.
Where's my pipe piece gone? There it is. Suspension, small piece. Pipe corner again. Bearing and wheel. Okay. Okay, we got the rudimentary done. It's the dude in the hamster ball. No, we traded him in. Sorry, rescued him.
You're having a nice bath there, Sammy.
Yeah, just having a bit of a relax before the bots get here.
1 minute.
Are we going to not plant this evening or something so we don't get attacked tomorrow?
Not plant.
Not plant.
Can't they just jump over this wall? It doesn't seem very high.
Nope, they can't. Well, the last ones didn't.
They
Uh-huh.
haven't jumped. I've never seen one jump.
You know, we should make at some point like an overhead gantry here with loads of lights on it so it lights up the whole area.
That would be nice.
So try and keep count of the bots that you
Incoming.
destroy.
One went straight for Dre's vehicle.
Wow.
We've got one hay.
Hey.
I got 2 small ones.
I'm
Did you
just-
destroy anything on the vehicle?
No, I didn't let him get to it. But he was making a beeline straight for it.
So that was just one hay and 2 tote bots.
Yeah.
You did the hay, Dre.
No, I did a 2 small ones.
Can't see anything else.
Nope.
Wait, what does the light
Right,
level
shall we go
keep
then?
changing on this?
Well, apparently that's not a combination of nights, but whatever. Let's just leave it and see if it clears itself
I
up.
think that light needs moving. That light needs moving because it's going through this screen and darkening it. Can you see that? It's a bit weird.
Yeah, the woks are okay.
Right. Paul, don't forget your potatoes. I've got 6 for everyone.
Just put my parts in stock so I don't lose any, take up any valuable space.
There was a chest in a crate in the output box. Where did it disappear? Gone.
I didn't realise it was yours. It's now got potatoes in.
I'll take a glow stick just in case.
Just take
Why is there just fuel dumped on the side here?
because we don't have a chest for it yet.
Oh, okay.
We all go into the warehouse.
Might as well.
How many spud guns have we got?
2. Me and you, Paul.
It's right. I got my sledgehammer.
Just make sure you got food and drink.
There you go, Paul. 150 potatoes. We've got 100 more on the car. Just in case we die and need something.
Okay. You got a spare gun in the car then?
No, but that stays on you.
Oh, you don't lose that?
No. Right, I'm ready.
So do we need to change our spawn point to the bed here?
Yup.
Okay, I'm staying here then. It's a family outing.
It's really weird that this doesn't make a noise.
I know, it's brilliant.
It's a Tesla, that's why. Can you make this go quicker?
I can upgrade it and make it go quicker, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your right, you'll just see a Dre smashing a block with a hammer.
No.
Missed the point.
Dad's always trying to cause trouble.
Right, so if you look on the right now, you can actually see the warehouse, so we need to get around the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Wake me up when we arrive, please.
Come on, it's not that slow.
So we have to swim over.
No.
Anybody got a pack of cards?
Are we there yet?
I'm thirsty.
We can play I Spy.
I
we stop
spy
for
with
an ice
my
cream?
little eye.
I reckon if you made this out of reinforced wood, you'd probably go quicker because it wouldn't weigh as much as the metal block.
The weight has nothing to do with speed.
So is it
unless-
tree?
Surely not, Dre.
As far as I've
It's only a level 2 warehouse, so it should be easy for 4 of you.
So I say we
How do you
level
know
two,
what
go in
level it
first
is?
with the guns.
Do you just know
Oh,
that
yeah,
from
I'm
experience, or
just
is
here
it
for the
some
lols, I'm not
design that
building
gives it away?
Are we there yet?
I have more floors,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
Can I have an ice cream?
No.
I want some McDonald's.
So,
I want
so do
one
a lot of
too.
people.
Come to Chelmsford. You know, like 3 of the McDonald's in Chelmsford are open, or maybe 4, I can't remember. But out of the Nando's that are opening for delivery, none of them are in Chelmsford. I'm like, no.
Oh, diddums.
Is that the only one I wanted? Lollipops. Honest, he drove straight into some corn. What a noob. You never tried Nando's? You really should. I mean, if you like chicken, that helps. Because if you like chicken, they do lots of stuff that you'll enjoy. But if you like spicy foods as well, you'll enjoy it even more because then you can add sauces and things. Green case. Sliding. Can we have some friction, please?
Or a parking
Nah.
brake.
You know what we should do? When we get loads of materials, just build a bridge over it.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Thanks, Tommy.
I reckon you could do it with like 1,000, 2,000 wood maybe. You could even put a drawbridge on it as well, so if you get chased, you just flip the switch.
That was close.
The Nando's chicken copycat recipe. You love chicken and you love chili. Whackaday, the fact that you have never been to Nando's now blows my mind. You need to go there. Wait, you can't. In all seriousness, when they open, just try it. Get like the double chicken. They do like a double chicken breast. Okay.
Right.
Just protecting the kids,
Here,
yeah?
here. What? Lol. Oh my god, frames.
ADS is quicker than Siege.
This is, you know, I said on my survival, the marker that is a place where you shouldn't go. This is it.
Look at all the stone here. Oh my god. We need to
Well, we
drive
know
round
that-
here. This is insane.
Wow.
Oh, there's so much stone. There's all that metal.
Could they gun out? Don't just rush in.
We're staying behind you.
No, let's all try and stay together. Just so if we aggro someone, we aggro this one.
What's the
I
lean
found one.
key?
I found one.
He dead. And he didn't drop anything. Wow. How dare he?
So cheap.
Yeah, leave those for the sledgehammer. Save your ammo.
Yeah.
Little ones to me and so me, and then you two can take the more advanced ones.
There's one over there.
What are we looking
If only I could
over
give you a
there?
bearing.
Got it.
What are we
One
looking
shot.
for exactly?
Dre, there's another one here.
Yeah, down on
Don't
the
go
second,
towards him. Don't go towards him.
lower loading bay.
He's
I've
dead.
got one on me, guys. Coming down.
Dead.
Why are they not dropping stuff?
nothing.
Is there any loot?
One dropped something. He dropped batteries.
Well, these crates is rubbish.
Don't
Look
know.
like it.
You can pick them up. It says tree crate.
One on pole. Never mind.
It's like playing
Shot
terrorist
there.
hunt.
Spare lift.
You are?
You have a spare lift. Ow, I'm getting hit.
No.
I'm down.
He's dead though.
Yeah,
Just respawn on the car.
he was shooting at somebody else, I think.
I'm not gonna use my left because my car is on the left.
Yeah. See, that's why my poles, my lift has got poles. That's why I'm asking Semi, but I'm getting the.
I have got a lift. What's up?
I've put one here. There's a crate up on the top, and I can't get it. Can you see it?
No,
Just
Vrome, we didn't
inside.
bring any revived baguettes.
We don't need revive baguettes because we've got the car.
Yeah, got that, pups. Nice spot.
There's another one here, Sammy, where I am.
Where
If you put the lift,
are.
if you
The
put
thing
the
is, when you
lift here
die,
on
it
the
actually
green crate, you'll get it.
destroys your food and drink bars as well.
Because it's inside the yellow one above the red. That's the one.
Why is my character not sprinting anymore?
Try and changing weapon.
I can't sprint with the spud gun in my hand.
I don't know.
I can sprint with anything else in my hand, just not the spud gun.
That's weird. Right, can we go
Double
I
tap
don't know,
shift.
north? I'm gonna say this way.
Doesn't do anything. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if I scope and unscope, it fixes it. There must be some glitch.
Could be.
I think it's because I died while I was scoped in or something. There's one. Oh, it's got
I
lift
think
music.
we can Go
Requires a warehouse key.
up.
So we need to find a key.
There's more here on this side.
Please tell me we have a warehouse key.
We need to find the red bot apparently. And kill
Up
him.
here. We need to get up here.
yeah.
Show me some
Coming.
spare lift.
Might have the key, you never know. He needs to kill a level 4 bot. He needs to kill a level 4 bot to get the key, apparently.
How do we kill a level 4 bot?
I don't know. How do we kill a level 4 bot, guys? Type bot that killed you was a level 3. Okay, how do we get a level 4? Can hear something.
Oh,
Like,
it's a small
where
bot.
are the level 4 bots? They walk around the warehouse usually.
Right, so we can't get inside the warehouse until we find the big red bot.
Yeah.
Silly, innit?
So yeah, we've got to wait randomly for this thing to turn up, wherever it is, and then kill it.
Is the key one-time use only, or?
Oh, you can take this pipe, Paul. Do we need some pipe?
The big red bots spawn in the world. I've never found one near the warehouse, apparently.
Farm bots spawn in autumn forest, burned forest, and clusters of ruins. For this reason, be cautious about bringing vehicles there, as they can destroy low durability vehicles with ease. It drops a warehouse key always, apparently. Farm
Where
bots
again?
take. It says autumn forest, burned forest, and clusters of ruins. It's a very large red robot with 6 legs, wielding a scythe, arm, and pesticide gun, and a small drill on their undersides.
Well, I've never seen one of those.
Farm bots take 55 spud gun shots
55?
or 25 spud shotgun shots to destroy. They can also be destroyed with 2 small explosive canisters.
Lots of level 4s in the
So-
derelict city biome if you've found it. If not, a couple of forest biomes have them. Another way is consecutive farming of high tier crops, and they'll come on day 3 of the raid.
Best strategy is to be on an elevated surface with a roof which blocks its pesticide shot. So if you can get close enough to it, it'll kill you with pesticide, and if you do get that close, it'll cut you into bits. So I'm not liking this, guys.
That's all this stuff, Pops.
I just picked it up. I don't know if we need it.
It's pipes and stuff.
Yeah, it came off here.
I deconstructed a gatehouse that had loads of blocks on it.
And deconstruct the car park. It's got big pipes that you need, Paul.
These are quite cool, aren't they? It's like parts that you can't make.
So I don't know if we really need the little ones like this.
Stand support. Well, little half blocks always come in handy, don't they? Can you put them in a storage chest and then pick up the chest?
I would say yes.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a crate on the car.
Can you bring the car or the crate over here, Dre?
Oh, you have no idea what I have here. I've got about 30 odd small, 30 odd pipe short, about 30 odd pipe long.
Nice.
You're gonna love that.
That's cool. Can we nick that lamppost? I really want that light.
I'll bring the car around now.
Wish you could nick this light. So basically, we can't get in the warehouse yet, right?
Seems like it.
And there's a few different options to get a key.
Yeah, we have to
Right,
find the
well,
six-legged
yeah,
killer of doom and not die. And hit him with 55 shot.
What other options do we have?
There was one where you can just do consecutive farming
What do you mean?
of high value crops, and they will spawn on the third wave, I think someone said.
And the car just disappeared.
Are you serious?
Oh, reappeared.
Farm bots will always spawn at the base of warehouses with 5 floors.
I think I know where one is, if you want to go there.
Well,
Farm bots will also spawn during high-level raids, specifically level 10 raids and the third night of level 9 raids.
yeah, but if we bring that to our base, imagine the destruction.
Yeah.
I'd rather fight it somewhere else.
What
Yeah.
about if we got like some soil, went into the middle of a forest, and just planted some high value crops? Yeah, we're not going to get them back, but it won't be at the base.
Because I don't think we'd survive long enough for all the attack waves.
We'll be fine.
There's an
If
ember.
Dre knows where there's a big warehouse, a bigger
I know where
warehouse than this,
there's a big warehouse.
then let's go there, I reckon.
No, the chest is full. The one at the back.
I put
come
some
back in.
stuff in the front one as well, if that's right, Drew.
Yeah.
Hmm.
New chair, Dre?
Where'd you get that chair from? Actually, looks cool.
It's an office chair. It's got a base and everything.
You murderer. I can't believe you did that.
I didn't see it.
That cow was just getting beaten up.
Right, you getting in?
Hang on, where's the seat? Yeah, we've only got 20 minutes, so I don't know how far this place is.
I'd say about 3-4 minutes away.
Alright.
Let's go.
So if we do see it, we need to build a roof and shoot it. Is that what we're saying?
Would you like me to read the strategy again?
You said build elevated, but with a roof.
So farm bots are immune to sledgehammer attacks.
Okay.
Farm bots
Excuse
take
me.
55 spud gun shots and 25 spud shotgun shots to destroy.
Okay.
Zeta
It's
Bruna,
not
thank you for 2
advised
years.
to use an elevated shelter, as a farm bot can use his pesticide gun to damage the player.
We only have 2
The
spud
best
guns left.
strategy is the best strategy is to be on an elevated surface with a roof, which blocks its pesticide shot.
Yeah, so I think we'll throw up a metal wall, cut a hole in it, and shoot from that. You all brought metal, right?
I've got some
Sure.
of the,
Or just disassemble Dre's car? Then
Oh, I've got some extruded metal block that I nicked from the other place, so I've got some stuff to build with, but
There's one here, and there's another one further down the road. I think this one is a small one.
one thing's for sure, though, we won't be using Dre's vehicle as a getaway vehicle if we need to.
you imagine.
Welcome back.
I'll grab the crate.
Nothing wrong with my car. I actually like my car.
That looks like it's 5 levels. Or at least
Or
4.
3.
Stupid game.
Don't know. Don't.
Box behind.
box.
Yeah, but Dre, you keep driving
Nope.
off while we're trying to get out and just knock me and Paul out.
I was getting out to destroy the bot, and then just got knocked out by the vehicle straight
Yeah,
away.
same.
Jeez, how big is this map at all?
Yes.
I got something to make your car look better, Dre.
Oh god.
There we go.
Is that the radio antenna?
Oh yeah.
Lol. I like that slip. I like that. I've seen that before, but I do like that. We need to build one of those.
That looks 3 levels to me.
3 or 4. No, we
What's
might as
with
well
what,
collect
Wyland?
what we find
6
in the
wheel bearing each wheel. What do you
filter
mean?
here. I
The
need to-
6
I need to
wheel
remember
bearing
what the
each
other
wheel.
one is.
Oh, that's how the electric works, Wyland. So what you do,
I'm probably gonna go on a hunt.
you get a controller, you upgrade it to level 4, and then you put 4 bearings in the line. You join those axles together, so that's one entire unit. And then you have the controller map to the first inner bearings,
I got
then the
3.
next 2, then the next 2, then the next 2. And then in the controller, you set it to go from 0 to 360 on a loop. And then when you hook the control to a seat, the net effect is that W and S tells the inner bearing to turn 360 degrees. And then the next one turns, but it multiplies it. And then the next one turns. And by the time you get to the 4th one, the wheels turn at that speed. And you get free electric power.
Don't get too close, Ron.
There's one glitched into a crate next to me, Dre, or Paul.
Wow.
Blue or
Blue.
where?
On the raspberry crate in front of me. Never mind.
You dead. You can hear
Can
something
hear
else.
them.
Yeah, I can hear him.
I love that lift music.
I don't hear any lift music though.
This guy's got a battery on him. You can't hear that lift music.
No?
You stand right next to this yellow thing. Where you put the warehouse key in, you can hear it.
Oh right, I had to turn the game volume up.
Yeah, Captain Flint, they basically two-shot you, and you can't buy any
Puppies, you know
armor.
you haven't got a gun.
Paul, up here in the car park.
Okay.
This is where you can get the sick pipe. Big one.
Well, you can get what?
The the yellow stuff is the big pipe.
I'll picture up another office chair, Dre.
Oh nice.
I can't pick up anything because I've got a full inventory.
I've got it, Paul.
can hear someone.
Ouch! There's a blue one on me that just appeared out of
Paul,
nowhere.
yeah. Never mind.
You need to go up there and loot it though.
Yeah.
Just around that corner.
Ooh, yellow box.
Is this like terrorist hunt,
Tommy,
honestly?
can you come to where I am? I can't
Oh,
get to
follow
a
me. There's
box.
another crate.
Paul, you've got one on behind you.
That was too late. I had pups
Sorry.
say I've got one here, and I turned around to look at him and got shot.
Dre, where are you?
Welcome back, Nutter.
Look, there's that bug again. If you have to scope back in to sprint. Carl Cool, thank you for double top 40 months, sir. IB Steve, welcome back.
Straight ahead, but what number puppy says.
Oh, blue one on me, Dre.
Send a drone in to investigate, imagine.
Wish they dropped their gun, you know?
Wrong.
Where did you want me to go, Dre?
Don't worry. Oh, I'm despawning everywhere. Not despawning, desinking.
Well, if I see a red tape bot, we're going to attack it, but...
Another blue thing in front of you, perhaps? Another blue thing on us too. Nice shot, Dre.
Indeed,
Got him.
nice shot.
Another one, Dre, further around the corner.
Hold on, was dealing with another one.
It's quite big, this place.
Well, you get
Nice
used to that now.
Oh, you mean when you actually get inside the warehouse, they're actually in
This
there
is
as well,
back where the
blimey.
elevator is, so this isn't a
So
big
it's like
enough warehouse.
55 spuds inside as well.
Doesn't look like it. Is that a battery up there?
Yeah.
I think we've done this area.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to finish getting all the pipe from the car park.
Did you say you needed a lift, Dre?
No. Well, I mean, you could, from the car park on the right side of it, there's a rock and there's some stuff on it, but
We need this light. This fluorescent light right here.
can you pick it up?
Yeah, I think somebody got it. It's like a double fluorescent light. Looks pretty bright.
Did you say the crate on the island, Dre?
No, inside. That's where I am.
Same ones that you have, but the red, not the big red boss ones. Oh, okay. But so did they have the same hit points as the ones we've been shooting, the blue ones? Are they tape bots, but just a different color? Or are they like more hit points or something?
So I need to come at you then, Dre, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Way after.
Can't jump.
I got it.
You got it? Cool. Alright. Then we can go back now.
Right. So yeah, so I don't think this was a big enough place.
Nah, looks like
It's only
3.
three, yeah.
That's a 3 level, yeah. The tape bots, but they fire explosive tape. You can still kill them with a headshot, though. And how much damage does the tape do?
5 floors.
Because when I got hit by the other ones, they did 55 damage. Same, okay. Map is actually bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Mind you, at this speed, everything's quite big.
No. How many points to upgrade your controller, Dre?
It's not a matter of that. Well, I don't know. What's it on? Level
Yeah.
4?
Yeah, both of them are level 4. I need to bring them to level 5 and extend.
Yeah, how many do you need? How many component
I
bits
think
do you need?
about 5 each.
Well, I've got 10.
Yeah, but we don't have the pipe and the bearings, so.
You know where there's a bigger one?
I know there's another one. Yeah, it was pretty massive. But hold on, was there a road there? No, it wasn't. I know there's a way to go left here somewhere.
So if you had a vehicle mounted spud gun. The best answer you find on the line of the map is 8 by 6 kilometers. That's pretty big. 48 square kilometers is pretty big. How's it working with no engine?
Don't think I've seen
Controller
desert
power.
still now.
It uses controllers to turn bearings, and controllers don't take any energy. What is a meter and scrap mechanic? Well, probably about the same height as the gnomes that we're in. Probably that's a meter. Random question. Do you know how to get back?
Yeah, I do.
Squirrel is now playing scrap mechanic.
I am.
What, mate?
Good to know.
Thanks, Steam.
Well, it's only 4 hours delayed, right?
Thrusters, that's what we need to get into.
Does that take chemical as a fuel then, or how does that work? Does that use gasoline?
I'm not sure what the fuel is.
Does it actually use any fuel?
I think so, yeah.
Because can you imagine what the fuel is burn is like on that? If a petrol engine is like really bad.
Yeah.
You think the dev may fix
Oh.
the controller with no energy? What, in survival maybe? But then you need to think about... You need to rethink how everything in the game is powered. Because right now, controllers, free power. Pistons, free power. All the lighting, free power. Craftbots, refineries, everything, free power. Like, all those systems... honeycomb on the left, lots of it.
Hang on.
I need to eat and drink. You need to rethink how all the game mechanic of that works. It's better than piston engine. It is,
think
but
I've
as I
only
said
used one
earlier
there
to someone
beyond,
else, the
potatoes.
piston engine is really good in the early
Well,
game
when
because you
were
can build it
one-shotting
very,
things,
very
it's fun,
simply.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a little bit complicated. Once you've done it, it's fine, but you can do it with a fairly low-level controller. This one requires a level 4 controller at a minimum,
Sorry, Dre, I was just saying
and
if I see any more honey.
like 8 bearings. And the level 4 controller requires, I don't know, probably about 20 upgrade components
Ouch.
maybe, so it's more of a
I got
late early game to mid game.
Oh, bottom the left, bottom the left. Did that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just picked it up.
There's loads of rocks around here, Paul.
Yeah, but this is a long way away.
Yeah.
It's actually not that far away.
Well, it is if you're burning fuel at the rate that thing does.
Bro.
Wait, what's up? Stop a sec. So I just saw something like really red in here and didn't know what it was. It's just some random red tree. But it's ferociously red.
Yeah, I see.
I didn't know what it was.
Well, as long as it wasn't a red farm bot, we're fine.
No.
In on top of that hill.
Yeah, I was looking at that, thinking that's a big hill.
That really is. I've never seen a hill that big in the game. Let's stay here there. There's a lot of honey over here.
I've actually been here yesterday.
Piston engine should never get removed because it's not a glitch, just a clever use of a game mechanic. It's no different to how the controller bearing engine works, really. But again, it comes down to the controller having free power. If you had to power a controller with batteries, that would change the game substantially. But then you need to think about, well, how do you make batteries? Or how do you charge batteries? Do they want to go down the road of solar power, wind power, I don't know, wave power, allowing batteries to be charged? Like, do they want to go down that road? Because if you remember things like Subnautica, you could manufacture batteries and then you could charge them up via solar power. And that worked quite well as a mechanic.
Well, aren't you happy with a pico watt of power from a solar panel?
Stoneworks does it so badly.
Sean, do you want to hop on the car?
I'm good for now.
Oh, God.
We're going to have to park
I'm
up
not
somewhere.
waiting for you, Sean.
Dre, I'm faster than your car.
Are you? There's not much in it.
Yeah.
I'd say you're a bit slower, unless he's going up the hill. Quality.
They don't want to go around.
Right, it's 4 o'clock, so I'm going to call it there for now.
Sounds good.
Oh, cool.
Right, guys, I should be back in 1 hour's time. I'm going to take a break, grab some food. If you're coming back at 5, I shall see you then. So go and grab some grub, have a walk around, have a stretch. If you're not, if you're heading out for the evening, have a great evening. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all in 1 hour's time at 5 o'clock. Okay, bye for now.